Good afternoon and welcome to today's Holland Derby between the Holland Rovers and Tulip City Football Club. We would like to kick off our game tonight with a shout out for our game day sponsor, Michigan Red Company. Michigan Red was founded in 1973 by George Osmond. He delivered bread from Trump to 71 Plymouth Duster. George serving customers with products from a handful of local bakeries. The Michigan Red product line is artisan in nature, but it performs exceedingly well in commercial food service applications. Michigan Red is proud to offer the widest variety of fresh, high-quality baked goods available. It is our mission to provide the highest quality products and service available in any capacity or institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and listen to our national anthem. You called it on in the middle. I can't do that. I was all set. I had big news. I was ready. You're not allowed in the booth anymore. I'm pretty sure my wife got me a Pfizer, so I wanted to do this, and she took it. Pretty certain she did it.
It's pretty slow. Didn't he just do it in the Super Bowl? I thought that's correct.
Maybe he did somewhere. Today, the Rovers welcome Tulip City. Starting for Tulip City, number 1, Zach Moore. Number 12, Owen Second. Number 24, Ben Slade. Dylan Shaw. Number 7, Braden Fisher. Number 10, Josh Little. And then number 20, Jonah Myers Crawford. And starting the game for your Strike Rovers, 0-1 in goal, Bradshaw Ullman. Number 4, Isaac Fernandez. Number 5, Jake Lyon. Can I please have your attention for the exciting news? The strike will are hosting the first ever developmental clinic for the 2023-2024. Join us for an exciting Saturday clinic led by expert coaches and players of the Strike Rovers. Participants sharpen their skills to dynamic throw, small-sided game, and fun, high-energy environment. Whether you're looking to improve your technique, tactical awareness, or love of the game, this clinic offers a unique opportunity to train alongside passionate professionals and take your game to the next level. Cost is $6 or even better. Sign up to win and clinic spots are given away at halftime. Every home game the rest of the season will be taken away at these spots. Please play. CE finish arena at the door.
Some nature. Some nature. But it.
Just.
I love when they're checking it and like their cars are going out. The key skills. Stop. So you think here. Number 5. Thank you.
Thank you.
The sun is not going to be fun a little bit.
Break through you in the middle. Stand them up and say punch you in the mouth. And that's what you get.
Nice, Daniel.
It's fine. Reese and Seth! Hey, on the triggers! On the triggers, Seth! Yup, you know it. You know it's coming. Exactly. Guys, options! Slide, come back. Up. Seth! I don't mind you engaging. I don't mind you engaging a little bit. Remember on the trigger zone. Options! CB! Approach. Second! Boys, give options! Recognize it! Up! Hey, press! Good, it's ours! It's fine, you pinned in. Reese, on the triggers we go! Easy, Ben! Stepping up! Good! Sorry, you see it? Keep looking, Franco. Negative! Negative! Okay. Go! Exactly! Hey, second pass back! Second pass back! Trigger the press! Hey, It can't be the second one, Dan. On the triggers you go.
Sweet. Way better.
Say much anyway, but just still. Just in case.
Come on, we're ready. Hey, Shark 2.
Go underneath Rich, underneath Rich. There you go. Now looking up. Fine. It's fine. Hey, keep it. It's fine.
All guard ready. Big win, boys. Back the ball. One short. Breathe. I didn't go twice.
Good serve.
Let out.
Good ball.
On it. Dave, just keep him, Dave. Isaac, please.
Great pressure, guys. Quick. Hey, Owen. No. Whoa! That's it.
Finally, weak side win that. Good, Dave.
Take him!
Good ball. Oh, boy.
Well done. Good ball. Stay on it.
Good corner.
We need to get closer. You beat him from there. Hey, Fox! In the sun! Do it, boys, do it. Good ball in here.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Fox!
Who's got that serving? Who was that?
For the great serve.
Great ball in, Dave. Hey, Dan, frame it, Dan. Frame it. Second ball, Dan.
Take away the passes!
Slip in. Stay on it. Hey, the triggers, yeah. Isaac delay. Isaac.
Option!
Keeper.
Josh, in case those white checks. Communicate who's checking in. Both don't get sucked
Good.
in on
Hey,
the
on the
checkers,
triggers,
right?
that's when we go.
Way to go, Shaw!
There, boys. Grind it, yeah. Jack! Come on there! Go on, turn, go! Stop! Hardy, turn, Jake, Hardy.
I got it. Good. Yep.
Back, see him. I love it. Stay on it, boy! Come on! Hey, Seth, on the triggers you go!
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I got it.
Man, he slipped. He was going down before you went Big ball!
Isaac, come on.
Get in there, tuck in. Oh, tuck in, oh. Again. Keep it up, boy! Keep it up!
Stay there. Drop.
Big, win the air.
Get together.
Tuck in. Reese, on the trigger.
Keep going. Keep going. Wasn't that hard? Yeah.
Second ball.
Win.
Line's back, Dan. Need it, Dan. Negative. Yes, exactly, boys. Come on.
Yeah. Good. Yes.
For second. Hey, you want to?
Gavin, hold.
Boy. Can you wear a penny? If you're warming up, wear a penny. Thank you.
Help him!
Do it! Second ball now!
Kind of adapt to the choppy grass field. A lot of colleges, high schools across the state of Michigan, a lot of these players quite adept to playing on turf fields nowadays. As Rovers looking to get on the move once again. There's a shot just wide of target. Holland Strikeovers, number 14, Seth Walters. Trying to collect that loose ball. The St. Joseph graduate just slightly off target.
If they go short on the triggers, yeah?
Tulip City.
On the triggers.
Defender ties his shoes. We're back underway. 17th minute now. Tulip City sends it long down that far right side once again.
Numbers.
Ball bouncing back and forth, more like a ping pong ball. Both teams trying to get things going in possession style, turning it over.
That's a great one, though, Isaac.
Tulip City opts to knock the ball back to the goalkeeper, Zach Moore. Sends it back towards midfield once again.
Way to go, Zach.
2-1 in shots for overall favor of Holland Rovers. Back on the move once again. That ball served down the right side. Walters trying to find a little bit of space, but he's earned the throw in near that corner flag. So throw it deep into Tulip City territory coming up.
Hey, box! Box! Box, Hardy!
Cole Pauly jogs over, number 25, to take in this throw in. See if he can send this into the box. Long throw in, about 6 yards out, bouncing her off a multitude of players. Still bouncing high. Tulip City's trying to get it out of their box. They've finally done so. Now they're looking for a counterattack opportunity. Turn it over once again. Now the Rovers shot high off Zach Moore. That was towards the upper 90 on that left side. Moore had to drive high and punch it over that crossbar. For his second save of the evening. Now it will be a corner kick coming up for the Holland Strike Rovers.
Man! Set, yeah, man!
Matthew Davison stands over the ball once again for Holland.
See what happens, yeah, man! Action!
Davidson currently on the roster at Hope College, graduate from Grand Ledge High School just west of Lansing, Michigan, as he served it once again into the box, punched away by Moore. There's a rebound. Moore makes a kick save. Rovers get it back into the box a third time. Three shots in that series, a couple on frame, but each time Moore is there to make the stop as he sends the ball back in the play off the goal kick. Both goalkeepers having no problems in terms of punts or goal kicks, sending it over midfield. There's a couple players that get the legs tangled up just at the midfield spot. Free kick now coming up for the Holland Rovers. Just crossed over into the 21st minute. Watching Midwest Premier League Great Lakes West Division coverage here on the National Soccer Network as Tulip City gets set for the substitution of this match. Number 8, Colin Neuenhuis, now into the game for Tulip City. Neuenhuis just finished up his freshman year at Calvin College. Back in the fall of 2023, he helped Hudsonville Unity Christian win a Division III state championship over Detroit Country Day.
And number 8, Holland Rovers.
Number 4, Jordan Reese now in the game for Tulip City as well. Reese, who prepped over just a few miles down the road at Howland Christian. NEIA member, Indiana Wesleyan University. Now in the 22nd minute, no score here on the National Soccer Network. 6-1 shots in favor of the Holland Rovers. 4-0 with shots on frame and 3-0 off corner kicks. Rovers have had much of the play. Just unsuccessful putting one in the back of the net as now the Rovers make a substitution. Blake Vanderplug now in the game for the Rovers. Vanderplug, Holland Christian graduate, also plays at Indiana Wesleyan University. Rovers sending it in near the top of the box. There's a cross off the target, out of harm's way. Fernandez try to get a little bit of space near that end line, unable to connect and send it into the box. We get another goal kick coming up for Tulip City as they work it off that back line once again. 23rd minute, still no score. That takes his time. Now he sends it out over midfield. Has quite a leg in terms of clearing midfield again off his punts and goal kicks and free kicks. Tulip City unable to really get much off of that here as now the Rovers once again looking for a counterattack opportunity. Ball sent long.
Look at Isaac, look at Isaac, look at Isaac. He's
Over to Seth Walters. Rovers continue to press. Fernandez before just subbed the game, turned that ball over. So Tulip City trying to get something going with their offensive attack. They haven't had much here in this game thus far. It's 24th minute now. Rovers track down that long ball down the middle of the park. Holland will work to get things going off their back line, sent over midfield. City sends it over to the far side. Intercepted once again, so Holland Rovers, their defense has stood tall here in the 25th minute. Seemingly just about every time that Tulip City's got the ball in the final third of the field, they're there to intercept a cross or a pass, winning tackles. Once again, Rovers on the move. That ball slided into the box. That's into the back of the net. So number 7, Daniel Arellano, the Holland High School graduate, he chased down that through ball from number 14, Seth Walters. One times it into the back of the net. Look at that replay. Perfect pass from Walters, and Arellano does what he does best, finishing opportunities 1-0 in favor of the Highland Strike Rovers. 7th overall shot, 5th on target, results in the first goal of the game for Holland. Look at that replay once again. That is about as perfect as a slot as you can find. Arellano chases it down with 2 defenders draped over his shoulders, slots it into that far left post. All that hard work paid off for the Holland Rovers. Are up 1-0, but they have set up Tulip City with a free kick near that circle inside midfield. And Smitely, number 24, served that into the box. Smitely, Grand Rapids Catholic Central grad. Now Tulip City's trying to move the ball around that mixing bowl, trying to get a shot opportunity on frame to try to equalize this game. There's a shot from distance. That is about a yard wide right of target. John Hoxton, watch that ball sail out of harm's way. Now it's goal kick coming up for the Holland Rovers. As they knock it short here in the 27th, just seconds away from the 28th minute here on the National Soccer Network. Holland Rovers take command of this game, up 1-0. They have dominated a lot of the play. Been a far more dangerous team here in the first half. At the Mac Bay Soccer Stadium on the north side of beautiful Holland, Michigan. The Rovers turn it over near midfield, so counterattack opportunity coming up for the Tulip City. Ball's knocked over that far right side. Great tackle by Cole Pauley on the back line for the Holland Rovers. Tulip City sent the ball over to that right side, and within seconds, Rovers had 3 players kind of hovered near that ball. Now a ball loose in the top of the box, sent towards a framework. Just like that, John Hoxton has to make the diving save near that right post. Shot came off an angle through traffic. John Hoxton, the Holland Christian graduate, first official save of this game. He hasn't been tested much. His team is up 1-0. Those who just joined us, a 25th minute goal. Daniel Arellano, courtesy of a feed from Seth Walters. This is where we stand up in that scoreboard. Now the Holland Rovers knock it long towards that back line of Tulip City. Collision inside the field. The referee says play on, but there will be a throw in.
If he drops it, go. If he drops it, go.
Watching our YouTube channel tonight, head on over to the chat board. Choose to win today's game. Will it be Holland Rovers? Will it be Tulip City? Or will this game end in a dreaded kiss your sister type draw? 64% of the fans have selected Holland Rovers to win this game as they move it back to their back line. 42% of the Tulip City to win this game as the votes are starting to come in. We are now in the 30th minute, seconds away from the 31st. Holland Rovers long throwing on that far left side. Ball served through the goal crease. Both a forward for the Holland Rovers and a defender for Tulip City there near that far right post. It skips out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Tulip City, but deep in their own territory. That could have been a dangerous opportunity if that ball deflects off a player there at the doorstep Rovers could have had another great chance. Tulip City avoiding danger. So now they send it long down the far left side. Ball pushed out of play, so this will be a throw-in for Tulip City. This time, deep in Holland Rovers territory. Jonah Myers-Crothers sends it back in. Pushed out towards midfield. Rovers looking to counter. Slotted through, but Seth Walters unable to track down that ball as Zach Moore, the goalkeeper for Tulip City, settles it down. Now he sends it out towards midfield once again. Bouncing high near that far sideline. Throw-in coming up for Tulip City right at midfield. Tulip City trying to get things going on the offensive end, down 1-0 in the 32nd. Now the Rovers on again once on that far left side. Walters was trying to cross the ball towards the framework. It's deflected out of bounds, so corner kick number 4 coming up for the boys in black. Matthew Davidson getting ready to take his side's 4th corner kick of the evening. Davidson, now the referee stops play. Walks over to goal mouth area, having conversation with the multitude of players from both teams. Might have been a little bit of extracurricular activities off a camera with a short corner sent in to the penalty box area. Moore was there to scoop up that cross. That could have been another dangerous opportunity for the Rovers. Moore playing very well here today at Mac Bay. Moore has 5 saves on the evening. We're the 33rd, just seconds away from crossing into the 34th. Here on the National Soccer Network, the Holland Rovers up 1-0 here in the first half.
Keep him there, keep him there, yeah. Peace. Hey, come on, why is he right there all over?
Wolski coming in. Chapel on YouTube, Jimmy Go 1 calls this the Holland Michigan Derby. It is a rivalry game. Western Michigan clubs scoring off on what's turned out to be a beautiful Friday evening. The ball served in the box. Moore there once again. That ball pinged off a couple players from each team. The offside flag did go up, so Moore will send it back into play, and Tulip City once again will try to build off their back line. Now into the 35th minute here on the National Soccer Network. Ian Stickrad glad to be part of this marathon weekend of games, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Close to 90 games in total in 37 states. Tulip City trying to get the ball into that box, deflected out of bounds. So this will be the first corner kick of the match coming up for Tulip City. They've been unable to put a ton of pressure in the open play. Now they earn their first corner kick, so we'll see if they can do anything with this upcoming set piece. Number 8, Colin Neuenhuis. Gets the ball over to number 4, Jordan Reese. So Reese will take this corner kick. Next to the West Ottawa scoreboard. Let's see, we're in the 35th now. Just about 10 minutes change as that ball is sent into the box, bouncing around. Rovers able to retain possession as they send it down that far left side. Tulip City once again intercepts that clear. Cross is way wide of target. No one makes a run on the left side. Goal kick coming up for the Holland Rovers. Sean Hogston scoops up the ball. Will take his time. Now in the 36th minute.
In for Tulip City, number 27, Fang Logan. And number 6,
Hogston comes from Holland Christian High School. Maroons have consistently been a quality team at the high school level on the western side of Michigan.
Recover essentially, 6 to 10.
The Rovers with the high press, try to force a turnover. Walters and Reese Brown for the Rovers giving chase. Now they finally picked up that pass, looking the counter. Out near midfield. Intercepted once again by Tulip City. Ball served into the box. Zach Moore is there to scoop up the balls. He plays it in with his arms over to the near side. As you've watched, some of the passes have not been crisp for either team. Ball kind of bouncing around, a little bit clumpy turf here due to the weather we've had here in the last month or two. Player knocked down to the turf. The Holland Rovers, so free kick coming up for the Rovers is Tulip City whistle for his third foul of the match. 38th minute here in the National Soccer Minute Network. Rovers once again look to send it long towards that box. Yeah, he's trying to find a crease there on the left side. Working in the box. Moore kind of knocks it away. Ball kind of snuck through all defenders on that left side. Moore was down on his knees. He knocks it away. Tulip City earned a throw-in deep in their own territory. Seen moments ago, Tulip City made a substitution. Number 6, Cash Williams. Now in the game for Tulip City. Williams was actually the defender in high school for 4 years. He was Division I Defensive Player of the Year. Holland, which won the Ottawa-Kent Conference Red Division this past fall. They were ranked virtually the whole season before getting upset in the districts. He will play his college ball next fall at NCAA Division II Tiffin University down there in north central Ohio. The Rovers trying to, on the move once again, trying to find some space down the middle of the park. Sent in towards Moore.
Here we go. Triggers, boys. Yeah, Reese.
Moore has made 7 saves here today. The Rovers 10-2 in total shots. 8-1 with shots on frame, 4-1 on corner kicks. So they have dominated statistically in this match. We're now in the 40th minute, up in that scoreboard. Holland Rovers up 1-0 for anyone who joined us late. 25th minute goal, courtesy of number 7, Daniel Ariano. Found just enough space. That ball sent to the box. Tulip City able to clear. Ariano took a perfectly slided ball from Seth Walters on that right side. It was into the mixing bowl, and he, kind of an outstretched leg, tucks it into the far post. That's where we stand up in that scoreboard. That was the game's only goal.
How was that not? I understand that.
Hoxton was kind of knocked down trying to clear the ball out near the top of the box. He's holding his left knee.
There's no need to do
Zach Worden, the head coach of Holland Rovers, having a little conversation with the linesman on the near side.
VAR is reviewing.
Shea Cruz sorts this out.
Bradshaw, you good?
Rovers once again sending a ball down that far left side, trying to work those flanks. Gavin Hardy, number 23, sends it over towards the far side. 42nd minute now, turnover, Tulip City trying to counter, ball knocked into the middle of the park. They've turned it over once again. Rovers defensively, they're playing high pressure. Their midfielder and forwards are constantly trying to force those turnovers. Sprinting high towards the ball. Quite effective style of play here today with that kind of longer, clumpy grass. Ball is slowing down between players. Now just crossed into minute 43 here on the National Soccer Network. Business end of this first half. Midwest Premier League, Great Lakes West Division rivalry game. Tulip City, Holland Rovers, Mac Bay Soccer Stadium. Holland, Michigan. Dan Stickrad on the call here for the National Soccer Network. Glad to be part of your holiday weekend. Plenty of games here on the network this weekend. Midwest Premier League, USL League 2, USLW League, the League for Clubs, the Women's Premier Soccer League. Games spread over 37 different states. Tonight through a Monday night, these teams will load up with games here on this holiday weekend. Finally, some decent weather. But as I'm told, Pure Michigan will rear its head again tomorrow as there's rain expected to be all over the lower peninsula here in Michigan. Really the next couple days. Tulip City earns a throw in deep in their own territory. Down 1-0 Tulip City, down to the last couple minutes of this first half, trying to find a way back into this game. Tulip City has a free kick coming up. 15 yards inside midfield. Ben Smitely ready to take this free kick. The college player sends it in towards the box of the Holland Rovers. Ball bouncing around. Rovers unable to clear you as of yet. Rovers up just kind of centered out of harm's way near the benches. Reset a little bit now, 45th minute. Down just about 1 minute plus whatever limited stoppage time the officiating crew opts to put back on that clock. Seth Waters intercepts that. He tries to slot it back in the midfield. He turns it over. Tulip City will try to counter, switching over to that far right side. Down 1-0. So trying to get Colin Neuenhuis, their key midfielders, the ball. Try to work a little magic here late in the first half. We are now officially into stoppage time. See the sun moving out towards the right of your screen. Tulip City gets it inside the box on that left side. Slotted into the middle. A defender for Holland Rovers clears it. That could have been a dangerous opportunity as Tulip City a little bit stymied here on their attack. So that sends to the box once again, but this time it looks like should be a corner kick coming up here about a minute into stoppage time. First of 2 stoppage time minutes. Jonah Meyer brothers, long thrown in the box, bouncing around. Will be a goal kick coming up for the Holland Rovers. John Hogston will take his time preparing for this goal kick. We are now about a minute 20 into stoppage time. So the final seconds at the tail end of the first half. 1-0 with Holland Rovers up over rival Tulip City. Rovers will stall as much time off that clock as possible. Tulip City intercepts that through ball. Tulip will have a throw in deep into Rovers territory. Jordan Reese sends it in and into traffic. The ball kind of bouncing around. Out of bounds, Tulip City turns it over. Referee has blown his whistle. The end of the first half has come around here in the National Soccer Network. The Holland Strikeovers lead over arch rival Tulip City 1-0. We'll go into the halftime break here on the National Soccer Network. Don't go anywhere. About 15 minutes off to the start of the second half. You're watching Midwest Premier League Great Lakes West Division action on NSN.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities,
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Welcome back to the National Soccer Network here in beautiful Holland, Michigan. Half number 2 in this Great Lakes West Division matchup. Tulip City, Holland Rovers. Mac Bay Soccer Stadium near Holland West Ottawa High School. Just seconds away from kickoff of the second half. Dan Stickrad, glad you are along for the ride here on the holiday weekend. It is an extravaganza of games, 88 games spread over 37 states here on the National Soccer Network this weekend, Friday through Monday evening. Get your soccer fill, look no other place than NSN. Midwest Premier League, the League for Clubs, Women's Premier Soccer League, so much more from coast to coast and everywhere in between. Officiating crew gets set for half number 2. Holland Rovers up 1-0. Daniel Ariano, Holland High School grad, scored the game's only goal in the 25th minute off a Seth Walters feed. That's where we stand up on the scoreboard. Holland Rovers in their black and white kicks set to take off. Kickoff here at the start of the second half, trying to protect a 1-0 advantage. We are back underway here on the National Soccer Network. Again, Holland Rovers, black and white kits. They're going right to left on your screen. Tulip City in their white and blue kits going left to right. Looking to work it down that far. Injury to a Holland Rovers player over that far side. Second wave for reconvening here in the 47th. Drop ball. Tulip City gets the ball inside midfield. Sending it long down the far left side. Rovers clear once again. Tulip City a little bit frustrated on the offense end of the field here today at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium. There's a couple players colliding near that corner flag. This should be a corner kick coming up for Tulip City. Number 8, Colin Neuenhuis, jogging over to pick up that ball. So you set it near the corner flag. House and company down 1-0 here in the 48th, trying to find a way to get some offensive rhythm going, trying to find a way to net an equalizer down 1-0. House sends it in right to the about 2-yard marker. Hoxton punched that ball out, and the Rovers on the move once again out towards midfield. Side Logan sends it back into play off that throw in. Reset. Taking a throw in just a few steps. Here midfield, 49th minute now. Just about 3+ minutes into the second half here in the National Soccer Network. Dan Stick Red had to be part of tonight's contest. Take our camera crew led by AJ Moore, producer Trevor Fowler. Free kick coming up deep in their own territory for Tulip City. That sun starting to set there. Upper right-hand side of the turf.
In for the Rovers, number 21, 29, Lake.
Rovers make a substitution, number 29. Lake Vanderplug into the game. Vanderplug, hometown hero, part of that 2022 Division III state championship team for Holland Christian. They got to the Division II Final Four back in 2023. A lot of hometown players in this match, only fitting both teams in the Holland area, both teams going through a wide variety of high schools, youth clubs, and colleges. Mainly in the west side of Michigan as Tulip City tries to build it off their back line once again. Down 1-0. Ball goes out of play. Just about ready to cross into the 51st minute. Here on the National Soccer Network, Tulip City trying to find a way back into this contest, down 1-0. Working on that far left side. Sent in the middle. There's a shot, kind of a low roller towards the framework. Hodgson there to scoop up that ball. August Yakus made that shot. So first shot of the second half goes to Tulip City. John Hoxton there for the Rovers to make his second official save of the evening. Tulip City will get a throw in deep in Rovers territory.
Wait, you where to? Wait, go, wait.
Tulip City keeps working it on that near side. Trying to find a little bit of operator, a little bit of space to create a chance. Logan cuts it back inside. His pass is intercepted. Again, you can see the pace of the ball off these passes. It's the grass field has kind of slowed things down a little bit. Just forced a lot of turnovers in this game. There's a foul against Tulip City. Rovers player kind of rolling down on the ground off to your right. No card issue. The referee having a conversation with a pair of Tulips players. 52nd minute now.
Now's the time, Rovers. Space.
It's Cole Pauly, the center back for the Holland Rovers. Takes the free kick, short pass, now worked over midfield. Matthew Davidson found some space. He falls over his own accord. Turns the ball over, a collision. This should be a free kick coming up for Tulip City. Just a little bit of misfortune for the Rovers. Player's foot got caught in the rut. Second foul of the second half, just the fourth of the game against the Rovers. We're now in the 53rd. Tulip City trying to find a slotted pass into the middle. That deflects off a pair of players. It looked like the referee said it bounced back off a Tulip City player. Our angle, the press box, look like that was from off a Rovers player, but the referee says otherwise. Now we're in the 54th minute. John Hodgson puts the ball down. He will set for this goal kick as he sends it long out towards midfield. City turns over once again, so on the counterattack. Rovers turn it back over. Into the box. Ball bounced around in the turf. Rebound. And that one's into the back of the net. A rebound opportunity, kicks back out.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Number 8, Colin Neuenhuis, finally finds the break here in the 54th minute.
Number 8, Colin Neuenhuis.
Equalize this game for Tulip City. Tulip City was a little bit frustrated in that first half, had a hard time finding some space. Ball was sent into the box. Neuenhuis' shot was blocked by Hogston, but the rebound came back out. Neuenhuis leaves no doubt tucking that left footer into the back of the net. We're all tied at one apiece. Now in the 55th. The game has been equalized. We'll see if Tulip City can build on their momentum. Get a little bit more aggressive here. Start the second half. Now they have a 3-0 in shots advantage here in the first 10 minutes. All 3 shots on target. The first 2 were saved. Third one sent into the web of the net. They're tied 1-1. Like on the YouTube channel, the whole who wins tonight's game has come to a completion. 55% said the Holland Rovers win, 44%. Tulip City to win this game. Just a couple percent have predicted a tie, but up on that scoreboard where it matters most, 1-1. Holland Rovers, Tulip City. 57th minute now. 33 minutes and change left. Either team to score a goal-ahead goal. Tulip City's looking to sustain their momentum, turning it over near midfield. Rovers player tripped down to the turf. With number 34, Davidson, knocked down. Cole Pauly take the set pieces, only about 6-7 yards on the Rovers side of the field. Sixth foul of the game against Tulip City as Pauly sends it long towards the framework. Bounces once, Zach Moore scoops up that loose ball. As the Rovers didn't send anybody kind of making a run towards either post. Well, had plenty of time to scoop that ball up. He now has 8 saves and 9 chances, but the Rovers are on the move once again.
Augie faster, Triggs. Check in on that. Once we get that, give him an option though, okay?
Those who joined us late, 25th minute goal of the Holland Rovers coming out the foot of Daniel Arellano. Courtesy of a Seth Walters pass. And just a few minutes ago in the 54th, Tulip City finally got that equalizer. It's Colin Neuenhuis knocks in the rebound following his own shot. We're all tied at 1 apiece. The Rovers in the move once again, in the ball working it down in towards the middle of the park. Slotted through traffic. Well, Pauly giving chase, but it should be a throw in deep in Tulip City territory. The Rovers conceded a goal. Now they've kind of picked up the pace a little bit. So that was Gavin Hardy originally to take the throw, and now it is Cole Pauly jogging over there. Now in the 59th, Pauly sends it into the box. But never fear, Mr. Moore is there to snare that deep throw in. Been a dangerous opportunity for the Holland Rovers if the ball would have snuck through. Now Tulip City looking to counter. They work the ball on that far left side. There's a long shot from distance. That was destined for the upper 90, about a yard or two wide of the framework. Fourth shot of the second half for Tulip City. They've been far more aggressive here in the second half. 4-1 in total shots, 3-1 with shots on frame. In the second half, Holland Rovers did have that 10-2 overall shots advantage in the first 45 minutes of play. Rovers send the free kick out towards midfield.
Tulip
City intercepts. Now they're looking to counter once again. The ball sent through traffic. Ball bouncing around. Hoxton came off. Tried to clear it. Went off a Tulip City forward. So this should be a goal kick. Here in the 60th minute. Tulip City has not had much success with the possession ball. They're trying to go over the top. Create some scoring chances. Now we officially cross into the 61st. Here on the National Soccer Network, Midwest Premier League, Great Lakes West. Rivalry clash, Holland Rovers, Tulip City. 61st, Dan Sturkrad, glad to be part of your Friday evening. Mr. Sun is finally out. It has been hiding here most of the last few months. from winter to the rainy season. Haven't had a lot of sun as we're now officially in orange barrel season across the state of Michigan. So there's a foul. Holland Rovers player kind of rolling around on the ground, a little bit of discomfort. Number 7, Daniel Arellano there. He's back up on his feet. This about 45 yards out on the left side. Free kick now for the Holland Rovers as they work it into that far near left corner. Sent back into the box towards that far post. A few bodies colliding, and there's a shot deflected. Tulip City trying to work it out of the box. The referee does blow his whistle. Seth Walters issued a yellow card on that play. His teammate was knocked to the turf inside the box. Walters arguing the call. He's given a yellow in the 62nd minute. So first booking of the evening here at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium. Three fouls against each side here in the second half. We are now into the 63rd minute. Tulip City looking to counter on that far side. That ball deflects out of play. This should be a corner kick coming up for Tulip City. Colin Neuenhuis, number 8, retrieves the ball, takes it over to the northwest corner of the soccer stadium here at Mac Bay. Got to take his team's corner kick. He swings it into the box. Ball bouncing high in traffic. Off a Tulip City player, looked like off of number 27, Feg Logan. Logan, a Holland High School grad. He's collegiate over at Madonna College on the state's east side. Now in the 64th. 1-1 up in your scoreboard. First half goal, Holland Rovers. Second half tally, Tulip City. That's where we stand. Both teams would love nothing more to get a little bit more consistency on the attack to try to get a goal-ahead goal. Tulip City forces a turnover, only a turnover themselves once again. Now the Rovers looking to counter on that right side. Player tripped up, free kick coming up for the Rovers. The yellow card issued. Tulip City. For the 64th minute. Tulip City's arguing the call. They thought it should have been called a handball against the Rovers. The referee says no. Can do on that call. Owen Seathmall, the Holland High School grad, issued the yellow card here in the 64th. We're now a few seconds into the 65th, so free kick coming up. 40 yards from goal on that far right side for the Holland Rovers. Mr. Matthew Davison set to take this set piece. He lines up like he wants to serve it into the box. That's sent high into the mixing bowl. Well beyond the goal. A little bit too much leg by Davidson as the ball sails harmlessly out of bounds. Zach Moore takes the goal kick for Tulip City. Rovers pressing once again. A lot of high pressure. That's the way they were kind of playing in that first half. Davidson sends him in the middle of the park. Lionel dancing with the ball. To his back line. A little bit more possession game now here for Holland Rovers as they're trying to find a seam in that Tulip City defense. Tulip City clears it long. No one makes a run, so the Rovers will settle the ball down. 66 minutes, plenty of time. Now that an injury timeout, looks at number 14 and down for the Holland Rovers. That's Seth Walters, a St. Joseph's High School grad. Still down on the turf. Walters had the assist on the first goal by Daniel Arano back in the 25th minute. The Holland Rovers. Holland Rovers 1-0-1 on the 2025 campaign. They are looking for a second victory here today if they can find a way to go ahead in this game, which just crossed into the 67th. Tulip City 0-2-0 on the season, so they are winless. They're looking for their first point or points, so they would love a tie or a victory here tonight in the Midwest Premier League. 1-1 here in the 67th. Zach Moore with netminder for Tulip City, ready to put this ball back into play. Referee has sorted things out with that injury. There's a long serve, good 50, 60 yards downfield. Tulip City looking to counter on that far side. Ball slotted through traffic. Slide tackle knocking it out, but this will be a throw-in deep in Rovers territory coming up for Tulip City. So the 4-3 shots advantage in the second half. Tulip City retaining possession, knocking into the center of the park. Long serve back to the left side. There's a shot deflected wide of frame. Should go out of bounds for a throw-in. Deep in Rovers territory. Official says they actually went off a Tulip City player, so throw in near the corner flag in their own territory coming up for the Rovers. 68th minute. Now we have crossed into the 69th. About 22 minutes plus a few minutes of stoppage time. We've had a goal, 2 yellow cards, and a couple of injuries here in the second half. We should see at least 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this second half. Still plenty of time for each side to work a little magic, try to get a go-ahead goal here in the second half here at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium, Holland, Michigan. West Premier League, Great Lakes West Division clash. Holland Rovers, Tulip City here on the National Soccer Network. Glad you're part of our Friday evening. Glad you're part of our holiday weekend as we once again will broadcast close to 90 games in 37 states across our platforms. There's the ball slotted into traffic. Shot on target. Hoxton makes a diving stop to his right. Defender there to kind of mop up that loose ball about 2 yards in front of the goal. So Hoxton standing tall between the pipes, keeping this game level, 1 apiece. There's a long shot, good 35, 40 yards out. Hoxton grooms that ball. The referee said the ball crossed the line. This should be a corner kick coming up for Tulip City. Third corner kick of the game for Tulip City. Second of the second half as Colin Leonheis gets ready to swing one into the mixing bowl. Punched away by Hoxton. Hoxton's been a little bit acrobatic here today in the second half. He only had to make 1 save in the first half. Now he's made 5 stops in the second half as Tulip City putting on a lot of pressure here the last 3 minutes, earning their 4th corner kick. Now that left-footed bender into the mixing bowl. Bouncing around inside the box. Tulip City sends it through the goal mouth over to the near side. There's a shot blocked. Rovers able to clear that. Attack by Tulip City. Tulip City's picked up the pace here once again. They've been a little bit more aggressive in the second half. Now the Rovers look to counter. Ball knocked over to the left side. Big Vanderplog there. He knocks it back in the mid. Now the part back over to Seth Walters. Walters trying to find a little bit of space. Zach Risley just sent into the game here a few minutes ago, getting a little action. Up at a wing forward position, the ball goes out of bounds. Tulip City with throwing deep in their own territory. And Logan will take this throw in after a couple more substitutions. 72nd minute now, so 18 and a half minutes plus stoppage time is all that's left here at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium. Off camera to the right, the sun is starting to set. Michigan just a few miles off to our right. Ball sent into the middle of the park. Logan there make a scissor kick to kind of clear the ball. Now Davidson sends it over to that left side. That ball goes off the Tulip City player. Referee has whistled a foul, so this is about 3 or 4 yards out. Near the box, also near the end line. Seth Davis is walking over. Looks like he might take this set piece. His team is tied 1-1 here in the 73rd. Great opportunity coming up for Davidson as he's looking directly onto the surface of the sun, holding his arm up, try to get a clear view of the box. He sends that in the goal crease. That is in the back of the net. Davidson's set piece goes into the goal mouth area.
Goal for the Rovers. Number 14, Seth Walters.
Trying to see if Davidson's shot went off a defender or if Walters was there to knock it on the doorstep. It does look like Walters did get credit with the goal. Perfectly slotted set piece by number 4, Matthew Davidson. Into the goal mouth area, Seth Walters knocks it home. 2-1 in favor of the Holland Rovers here in the 74th. Talk about taking advantage of set pieces. And that ball was about 2 yards outside the box on the near side. Walters has put his team up 2-1 here in the second half. Now Tulip City down a goal. They're trying to find some space down that left side. Trigvia Elkins was bringing the ball up that left side. He knocks it off a Rovers defender, so Neuenhuis getting ready to take his team's 4th corner kick of the second half. 5th of the game overall. Now we're in the 75th. That ball bent into the goal mouth there, bouncing off a couple players. Out of bounds, a goal kick coming up for the Holland Rovers. Now up 2-1. 25th, 73rd minute goals for the Rovers. 54th minute goal for Tulip City up on that scoreboard. That's where we stand, 2-1 in favor of the Rovers. We're now just crossed into the 76th minute here on the National Soccer Network. Don't forget to like and share our YouTube channel. Visit us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok. Check out thousands of stories on the nationalsoccernetwork.com as we continue to expand from coast to coast. Rovers forcing a turnover in their own territory. Now looking to counter. Intercepted by Tulip City. Tulip City trying to find some space. And Neuenhaus puts that shot on target. He didn't have a ton of space. He kind of pushes it the inside of his right foot. J.P. Hogston there to punch it aside. It will be a corner kick coming up for Tulip City, but John Hogston there to make the stop. Only had one save in the first half. He has 6 saves and 7 chances. As that corner kick sent into the box, that is over the crossbar. A header. Ball served in near the 6, a header over the crossbar. So after only attempting 2 shots and 1 on target in the first half, Tulip City has turned it up on the offensive end. 10 shots, 7 on target, 5 corner kicks in the second half. They trail 2-1 to arch rival Holland Rovers here in the second half. We're now in the 77th minute. The Rovers look to counter, ball served into the box. It deflects out of play. And now the 3rd corner kick of the second half coming up for the Holland Rovers. They had 4 in the first half, so this will be corner kick number 7 of the match, now in the 78th. Time starting to tick down here at the Mac Bay Soccer Stadium. Matthew Davidson jogging over to that southwest corner to take this corner kick.
Come on, boys, here we go. Here we go.
Davidson sends it into the box. Rovers trying to get a head ball and then knock it out towards their back line building once again on that near side. Walters in the corner. Walters trying to find a little bit of real estate. Does knock it off a Tulip City defender, so corner kick number 8 of the match coming up for the Holland Rovers. Now in the 79th minute. So just a little less than 12 minutes plus probably 3 to 4 minutes of stoppage time is all that's left in this Midwest Premier League Great Lakes West Division clash. Tulip City, Holland Rovers battling on the grass pitch here at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium as Davidson gets ready to swing this into the box off the corner kick. Tulip City headed out of the box. Trying to clear on that far side. Finally able to clear. Paul intercepts. Slots that in the box. Now Tulip City regains possession. Only a turnover once again. Here's a collision. This foul should be against the Holland Rovers. 4th time in the second half that they've been whistled for an infraction. We just crossed into the 80th. Here on the National Soccer Network, Dan Stickrad, thanks for joining us on our YouTube and Roku TV channels for this Midwest Premier League matchup here in beautiful Holland, Michigan, as that sun is starting to set off to the west. Business end of the second half. Will Tulip City able to find a way to level this game up? And the Holland Rovers hang on or even add an insurance tally? They're on the move once again on that far right side. Walters giving chase. He sends his cross well out of the stadium. Zach Moore, the goalkeeper, will take this goal kick coming up for Tulip City. This team is down a goal, not a lot of time left, just about 11 minutes. Rovers intercepting that clear, trying to find a little bit of space on the near side. Going to throw in just inside midfield now into the 81st minute. Holland Rovers cleaning that 2-1 advantage up on your scoreboard. Holland Rovers and Tulip City like to thank their sponsors. Let's keep rotating on that lower right-hand corner of your screen. The camera's looking directly into the sun. It's Tulip City trying to find a little bit of late game magic. The ball served into the box, right into the arms of John Hoxton. Scoops up that loose ball. Off that slow rolling shot, so 8 saves and 9 chances for Hoxton. Just seconds away from the 82nd minute here on the National Soccer Network. Tulip City sending that ball long down that far side. Never fear, John Hoxton just clears it out of harm's way, out of bounds, so throw in. Again, coming up for Tulip City. The sun is beginning to set behind the tree line. Tulip City, it doesn't matter how they can get a shot opportunity, they just need to create a chance. Get an equalizer here late in the second half. Again, 55% of the fans watching today selected the Holland Rovers to win tonight's game. On that poll, which completed here a little while ago, Tulip City, 44% of the viewers selecting them to find a way to win this contest. A couple percentage points went to people who loved draws on the soccer pitch. Tulip City trying to thread the needle. Ball turned over. The Rovers looking to counter as that ball sent down the middle of the field. Field player for the Holland Strike Rovers is wearing number 1. No number 1 listed on the roster. That could be Bradshaw Ullman, like a goalkeeper. Ullman it is. Just subbed in the game here a few minutes ago. Tulip City in the 83rd minute. We're about ready to cross into the 84th. They have to find a way back into this game. They trail 2-1 here late in the second half. And Smiley, center back for Tulip City. He's ready to serve this ball long downfield. Sends it into the middle of the park. Ball bouncing off players from both teams.
Go, 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 go.
Now the Rovers intercepts the ball looking to counter.
No ball. That's a card.
So Walters knocked down on the turf. That should be a yellow card. And it is. Ben Smiley booked here in the 84th minute.
It's just a stupid tackle.
Second yellow card of the second half issued against Tulip City is now the Rovers will have a set piece about 35, 40 yards out near that far right sideline. You see a lot of the fans have made their way over to the fence line here for the final minutes of the second half. Anyone joined us late, Holland Rovers took a 1-0 edge in the 25th minute. Tulip City tied it up in the 54th, and then in the 73rd, Holland Rovers went up a second time with their goal. So Matthew Davidson, number 34, getting ready to take yet another set piece. He's taken a multitude of set pieces and corner kicks here today for the Holland Rovers. We're now in the 85th, just seconds away from the start of the 86th minute. Just a few yards outside the box on the far right side, so great opportunity coming up for the Holland Rovers. Kind of put the icing on the cake if they can put one in the back of the net off this set piece.
Can you put your penny on it? Oh, wait, no.
I'm curious as to why those coaches could stand away.
After a long delay here, this should add a good minute to stoppage time as Referee still trying to sort some things out.
These guys are clearly.
We are now in the 86th minute. A good minute and a half has gone off the clock. On this yellow card. To completion of this game, don't go anywhere. Stick to our YouTube channel. There is a multitude of games here tonight, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, even Monday evening on your Memorial Day holiday evening as Davidson sends it into the box. Ball bouncing high. Header over that crossbar. Moore puts it back in the play off the goal kick. Now in the 87th minute, so time not on the side of Tulip City, down 2-1 here late in the second half. And Tulip City finds some magic, tie this game up. Will the Holland Rovers be able to hold them off? He gained victory number 2 here in the 2025 season.
Yeah, I couldn't even see the ball.
Tulip City sending a ball down that far left side.
People start screaming.
Yeah. Just kind of followed the
Mr.
mass amount of
Lopez.
people just moving around.
Number 21 giving chase. That sun is finally tucked in behind the tree line in that northwest corner. But Tulip City running out of daylight, running out of time.
Good, not good.
The ball moved down in the middle of the park, slotted outside. There's a shot towards the framework. A bending shot by Jordan Reese, and Hoxton there again to make a diving save. That ball looked like it was going to bend into that far post. Hoxton goes 4 lateral. So the Holland Christian graduate has had an incredible second half, keeping this game close as this team is up 2-1 late. That was the opportunity that Tulip City is looking for to get an equalizer, and Hoxton says no can do.
That was composure. Terrible pass.
Tulip City putting a lot of pressure here in the last few minutes. So Tulip City players knock down to the turf. This looks about 35 yards out, straight on as the yellow card is coming out. This time to number 30 for the Holland Rovers, Nick Beal. The defender now in the books. Both teams 2 yellow cards apiece. Now on that scoreboard, 89th minute. So about 2 minutes left, plus a good 5 minutes or so of stoppage time. Still plenty of time for Tulip City to find a way to net an equalizer. Free kick coming up now for Tulip City. So shot, a low roller through traffic, cleared away by the Holland Rovers. Ball does go out of play. Should be a Tulip City throw-in deep in Rovers territory. Neuenhaus jogs over to take that throw. Puts it in back onto the pitch. Regains possession.
Nice.
Rovers able to knock it out of bounds once again. So 90th minute plus stoppage time, all that's left in this game.
Honestly, that looked like a bit of a two-hander.
Tulip City earns yet another throw in deep in Rovers territory, just unable to get the ball towards the goal area. Neuenhaus tries to find a little bit of space. It's deflected out of bounds. It's near that corner flag. Neuenhaus jogging over, so corner kick coming up, the 7th of the game here. We're just about 20 seconds away from stoppage time on the National Soccer Network. Does Tulip City have enough in the tank to get an equalizer? This ball is sent into the box. Headed away from the goal line, retrieved, shot blocked. Tulip City putting everyone up into the attack as number 7, Braden Fisher, sends it down that far left side. Now in the stoppage time, Tulip City trying to find anything that can result in a scoring opportunity here late. They're down 2-1 to arch rival Holland Rovers. The ball sent into the box once again. Rovers goalkeeper John Hoxton comes well off his line to collect that through ball. We're We're now about 25 seconds in the stoppage time, so there should be a good 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time up on that clock with a pair of goals, a few injuries, and 4 yellow cards here in the second half, 2 against each side. Tulip City sends it long down the middle of the field. Just playing about 1 player back on defense. Everyone else is either in the midfield or up top and forward. That long serve goes out of play, so goal kick coming up for the Holland Rovers. We're now 1+ minute in the stoppage time. The Rovers will take as much time off of every set piece, every goal kick, every throw-in as possible to try to hold on to that 2-1 advantage. Ball served out well over midfield off that goal kick. House intercepts, so just down to a few minutes here. Sends it over to that far left side. Rovers knocking out Easton Lopez down in that corner, trying to create a little bit of magic. The ball sent all the way out to the other end of the field. Zach Moore knocks it over to his left outside wing back. Now 2 minutes into stoppage time. Just a couple minutes left. Free kick coming in about 40 yards out. It's Colin Neuenhuis. Holland Unity Christian graduate sends it ball into the box. Players from both teams jumping high to get a header on it, retained by Tulip City. There's a shot wide of target. That shot did deflect off a defender of the Holland Rovers. Owen Seathmall, the Holland High School graduate, set to take this corner kick. He sends it into the box. Header wide of goal. 15 shot attempts here in the second half for Tulip City. We are now 3 minutes in the stoppage time. The Holland Rovers will burn off even more time off that clock here for the upcoming goal kick. 90+4 is where we stand. Just a couple minutes of stoppage time left. Rovers are looking to counter on the near side, turning that ball over. Both teams have struggled with those short passes and the pace of the ball getting stuck up on the clumpy grass field here at Mac Bay. Rovers will just opt to send it long. Zach Moore there to scoop up the loose ball. This team is just down to the waning minutes. Moore sends it long towards the box of the Rovers. The Rovers are clearing it. Now the Holland Rovers have numbers. That's Seth Walters. He's just opting to take the ball towards that corner flag to burn some more time. Now we're into the 5th minute of stoppage time. Ball does go off Walters, so Tulip City will have a throw-in by their own corner flag sent into the field of play. So Walters intercepts, and there's a shot on target. Bradshaw Ullman scooping up that loose ball and putting one on the framework. Moore there to make the stop. We are 4.5 minutes into stoppage time. Rovers intercept once again. They have numbers down the middle of the field. Just a little bit too far. Moore there to groom that loose ball as he sends it back over midfield once again. Referee starting to look at his watch. We are about 5 minutes into stoppage time. So Rovers send it long once again. And that should do it. That scoreboard has come to a close. 5 minutes into stoppage time. And the Holland Rovers have escaped with a 2-1 victory here at Mac Bay Soccer Stadium in Holland, Michigan. Goals coming for Holland in the 7th, or the 25th and the 73rd. Tulip City scoring a goal in the 54th. That is the final score up on your scoreboard here on the National Soccer Network. Dan Stickrad thanking our camera operator, AJ Moore, our producer, Trevor Fowler, here tonight on the National Soccer Network. Once again, Dan Stickrad, thanks for spending your Friday evening with us on NSN. Stick around. Close to 90 games on the network this weekend, Friday through Monday. So once again, your final score, the Holland Rovers 2, Tulip City 1. Have a great Friday evening and a blessed holiday weekend. We'll see you tomorrow for more soccer on the National Soccer Network.